If you're thinking about moving to Thousand Oaks, California, then this video is for you. When I moved my family out here, I couldn't find much information online. Now that I've lived here for a while, I want to give you the information that you need to determine if this is a place that you would want to live. Side note, the city of Thousand Oaks encompasses parts of Westlake Village and Newbury Park. I've created separate videos for those towns, which are linked below. For this video, I'm just talking about Thousand Oaks proper. Hi, my name is Emily Berdon, and I'm a residential realtor in Thousand Oaks, California. There are things I love and things I don't love about living here. So let's dive right in to 3 pros and 3 cons of living in Thousand Oaks. Pro number 1. Should I wait for them to be quiet? Those aren't my kids. Well, you're messing up my video. Yeah. Move it along. All right, pro number 1. In Thousand Oaks, you can find larger lots and homes with views. One thing people love about Thousand Oaks is you tend to have bigger properties compared to some of the neighboring towns. And there's less of that cookie cutter tract housing and more large lots with custom homes. And because of the hills and open space in Thousand Oaks, a lot of the homes back up to the open space and have beautiful views, tons of privacy, and just this all-around peaceful vibe. Also, compared to some of the neighboring towns like Westlake Village and Agora Hills, in Thousand Oaks, you get more for your money. Currently, the average home price in Thousand Oaks is right at $1 million. Compare that to Agora and Westlake, where it's 1.4 and 1.7 respectively. All right, pro number 2, the weather. There is a big misconception about the weather in Thousand Oaks. Whenever I tell people from LA that I moved out to Thousand Oaks, they go, "Oh my gosh, how do you live there? It must be so hot." No, this is not Sherman Oaks, it's Thousand Oaks. For whatever reason, people who aren't familiar with this area sort of lump it in with the San Fernando Valley and assume that it hits those triple digits on a regular basis in the summer. But this is not the case. The weather in Thousand Oaks stays pretty mild year-round. It's considerably cooler than the surrounding areas, namely Agora Hills and Calabasas. And in the summer, it can be easily 10 degrees cooler than those neighboring communities. All right, pro number 3. In Thousand Oaks, you get all the city conveniences without the congestion. If you're moving here from a larger city and you're used to having everything that you need within arm's reach, Thousand Oaks is the closest thing that you'll get to that. With a population of about 125,000 residents, this is the largest town in the Conejo Valley, and it's the town that most people think of when they think of this area. It has pretty much everything you need, so there's no need to venture out of the bubble. Thousand Oaks is also great for shopping. It's home to the Oaks Mall, which is a beautiful indoor-outdoor shopping center, as well as the Jan's Marketplace, which is an outdoor mall that features shopping, restaurants, and fun activities for the kids. And as I film this, there is talk of creating a pedestrian-friendly downtown area, right where I'm standing. It would feature outdoor dining, shopping, and entertainment spanning a half mile along Thousand Oaks Boulevard, which is the main thoroughfare for the city. This is very exciting for Thousand Oaks, but it leads me in to con number 1.
Con!
Why do you want me to do that? It's not my movie. It's not my thing. Okay. Con number 1. There is no downtown hub in Thousand Oaks. That's right, there's no big hotspot that everybody goes to. And despite the city's attempt to create a downtown hub, there is some pushback from locals who do not want that in Thousand Oaks. Some people moved here to have a peaceful life, and they fear that having this hotspot will attract more traffic and more congestion to their quiet city. As of now, there are plans to create this downtown area, but there is no certainty as to when it will happen. I actually spoke with a city analyst recently who said it will likely be years to come.
Boo.
The town of Thousand Oaks is a bit spread out, making the bars, restaurants, and shops peppered throughout the city. So when you're here, you're gonna be driving from place to place instead of walking. All right, con number 2, HOAs and lack of HOAs. This is a pro for some and a con for others. Thousand Oaks has neighborhoods with HOAs and neighborhoods without. Some people prefer not to have them because it gives them the freedom to do whatever they want with their home. But in Thousand Oaks, it can often be apparent if a neighborhood doesn't have an HOA as you drive through. You might see a lot of RVs parked on the street or houses that are in need of some serious maintenance. This can be a turnoff to some buyers. It all comes down to preference. If you're thinking about relocating to Thousand Oaks, you're gonna want a realtor to help you navigate the neighborhoods. All right, con number 3, restaurants. With few exceptions, most of the restaurants in Thousand Oaks are chain and low to mid-level restaurants serving up more casual type fare. Fine dining is pretty scarce. Now, hopefully this will change in the coming years, but like I mentioned before, there is some pushback when it comes to growth and anything that could draw more people to the area.
Where's Basta? Is that Thousand Oaks or Agora?
It's Agora Hills, yeah. It's really far away. For now, if you want a nice night out, you're most likely going to be heading to Westlake Village. But the good news is Westlake Village is right next door. Now, if you're considering a move to Thousand Oaks, be sure to watch my other videos where I go over the things you will love and the things you will hate about living in the Conejo Valley. And then watch my videos on the pros and cons of living in Westlake Village and the pros and cons of living in Newbury Park. I've linked all those videos below. So if you're interested in more information about living in Thousand Oaks, feel free to reach out. There is a neighborhood here for everyone, so let's find the one that's best for you. See you soon. I think that was good. Let me do that again. It's home of the, I worded it wrong, hot spot here will attract more traffic and more congestion to their...
Feel the motorcycle. Okay.
All right. That was good. I've linked all those videos below. That was stupid. I'll do it all again. I'm not doing that.